What's up, y'all? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with the review for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you guys. This is season 12, episode number 12, and the episode is titled Beverly Hills Blackout. Girl, bye. So, before we go ahead and get into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other on the channel and aren't subscribed to the channel, need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know you can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and by sharing the video. And with that out of the way, you guys, without further ado, let's discuss the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, shall we? All right, you guys, so I'm going to go completely out of order. I'm going to start up with Dorit. So let's get Dorit out the way, because Dorit's scene really, when it went to commercial, and I saw Dorit and Bubba, when I saw Dorit and Bubba, I was like, you know what? I wish I could have. One of my followers on Twitter was like, she was washing her dishes. Unfortunately, with me reviewing this show, I gotta suffer through Dorit scenes. So let's just breeze through Dorit scenes really quickly, because I don't want to spend any time on her. I really hope that this is Dorit's last season. I said this last season. I mean it this season again. I'm praying that this is Dorit's last. I don't want to take any money out of anybody's pockets, but Dorit does nothing for me. Dorit does nothing. So PK went on a work dinner. He went to dinner with some people from work, right? He had a glass of wine. He drove home, and on his way home, PK was pulled over by the cops, and they gave him a breathalyzer. Now notice, and I'm still using, I don't know what Dorit's accent is, but Dorit doesn't know what her accent is. So Dorit says that the media must have found out somehow. Well, the media probably found out because of you and PK, because you're no longer discussing the break-in, the robbery. So I do believe that, you probably saw all the social media commentary and people question the robbery. Oh, Bubba, we're going to have to come up with a different storyline, Bubba. Bubba, you got arrested, Bubba. So, Bubba, we're going to have to leak this to the press somehow, Bubba. Like, that's what I feel. So, Bubba got arrested. But then, like I said, the reports, Bubba got arrested, but then they said Bubba got taken home by the cops. I don't know no black person that can get away with that. So, Dorit is upset that Bubba didn't tell her, and the fact that Bubba only told her because he had to get his car at the impound. Huh. Okay. Whatever you say, Dorit. Whatever you say, Dorit. So let's pause here with Dorit and let's move forward. All right, you guys. Now, let's go back to where the episode actually opened up at with, what's her name? Diana. Her party. And we literally pick up with Erica's old rude ass when they brought out that chicken tender and she told Krista, "Oh, you can't eat this." Bitch, how rude is that? So then Kathy, you guys, when I watched this scene with Kathy, she went up to Sheree. She told Sheree it's been a while since she saw her, and Sheree was like, "Kathy, we've never met before. This is our first time meeting." Kathy's like, "Oh, I never forget a face." I was like, "Oh, Kathy, please don't say that, because that makes me think that you believe that all black people look alike, which we don't." I was like, "God, Kathy, please don't be one of those people." So then, now, you guys, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be shady by no means, but Asher, he gave homegirl vibes, especially when they were by the piano. He was giving very much, "Homegirl, how you doing?" He was giving that. He was just giving that. Sorry to say it. That's what he was giving to me. So he started singing. Was he singing "Oh Holy Night"? Yes, he was. I will say, though, however, Asher's voice, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Who fucked it up? Old drunkie over here. Old brokey. While Asher is singing, Erica's drunk ass is over there singing. I was like, oh my God. And she was singing so off key. I was like, girl, you really got to stop. Hit that high note. I was like, Erica, calm down, bitch. And then I was looking, in this episode, I really looked at Garcelle's dress that she had on. Was Garcelle wearing garland? Because it was ugly. There's another outfit that Garcelle wore in this episode. I was like, girl, what the fuck is that? When she went to have dinner with Erica, that final scene, girl, what the fuck was that? So after that, we see Rinna, we see Rinna, Kathy, Erica, and Diana. They're sitting talking. Child, why did Erica literally sit here and make this entire situation about her? So you guys know Paris Hilton, she got married to her husband. And remember, they had so many, the reason why Kathy wasn't around for multiple reasons. One, I know Kathy was negotiating her contract as well at the beginning of the season. But then also Paris was getting married. So Kathy was also filming for Paris' show that is on Peacock. So Erica is like, well, the reason that I didn't come to, any of Paris' things is because, I just didn't want to bring that scarlet letter with me. Oh my God, I just did not want to bring that scarlet letter with me. Girl, nobody was thinking about you. This is about Paris and her family. Ain't got shit to do with Erica Jane or Tom Girardi. Girl, Kathy was like, you know what? It's getting cold out here, so I'm going to go. I was like, I'm with you, Kathy. So she went back over there where the other ladies were. So they asked her, how's Erica? She's like, She's a little slosh, she's what she is. So now Kyle was talking about Sutton, and I tweeted this last night. When you look at Kyle, I question Kyle when it comes to her and Sutton. It's like, girl, are you really friends with Sutton? Because the way you talk about Sutton sometimes, it makes it sound like you're not her friend. But she was talking about how Sutton really wanted to come to the party, but before she came, she got COVID. She tested positive an hour before. So Garcelle said, yeah, she talked to her as well. And, she was talking about how she's going to spend Christmas alone. And she's like, well, since you had COVID, maybe you should spend it with her. Kyle was like, huh? She said, no, she meant me. She's like, oh. I'm like, Kyle, what? So that really tells you that Kyle is not her friend. So then when Kathy comes back over, like I said, they asked her how was Erica, and she told her how she was over there. She's drinking, and it was in this moment I'm like, Kyle, you are making all kind of excuses for Erica. She says that we need to cut Erica some slack. Absolutely not. I'm not cutting Erica any kind of slack, because Erica is getting drunk and Erica is being disrespectful and being rude to people. She cussed out Jade, Garcelle's son. She was the way she treated Crystal. She told Crystal to take a laxative. This is a woman who has an eating disorder. You don't tell someone who has an eating disorder, they're regurgitating their food. You don't say, oh, well, I would use a laxative. That is not healthy. That's not healthy. And then you tell the woman she can't eat a chicken tender. But Kyle wants to make excuses for her. So then we move back over to Erica with Rinna and with Diana. So Erica is saying that Amelia inspired her to take care of her mental health. I'm like, really now? Because you're not doing that great of a job of taking care of your mental health, and she talks about it. She is mixing her medication with alcohol. That intensifies things. And that makes you a terrible person because you're coming off so disrespectful. So then Kyle is telling Garcelle them, I guess Kyle's trying to say that she doesn't want to label Erica as an alcoholic because of Kim's issues. That is completely different. Different. Kim is an alcoholic. Is she a drug addict? I think she's done some drugs, but we know she's an alcoholic. And the things are different, right? We've saw Kim over the years. Alcoholism is a disease. What Erica is doing, that's not alcoholism. That heifer just doesn't want to take ownership, don't want to take any kind of accountability for the things that her husband did. And I'm not saying that she has to say, when I say accountability, I mean accountability in the aspect that You acknowledge what these victims are saying, and then you don't then double back and be like they're try to say that they're lying. You acknowledge the victims. You say, if there's anything that I can do to help rectify the situation, let's do it. Oh, speaking, you know what, you guys, because I literally almost forgot about that. Almost forgot about it. Should I talk about it now, or should I talk about it when I talk about Erica? I think we're going to hold off on it, because I got some questions. Is that thing lifting again? Damn it. I got some questions. So we're gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to what I want to talk about. So Erica then says that, she couldn't. So everything that Erica is going through right now, she says that she could not have gotten through this if it wasn't for Rena and for her daughters. It's moving again, isn't it? Are you guys? I think you guys are moving. We'll see in a minute if you fall. So then we move back over to Garcelle. So Garcelle is getting ready to leave. Yep, you're leaning, you guys. So Garcelle, she's getting ready to leave, and she goes over there to where Diana is. Diana apologizes to her for what happened at her party. That's all I got. She said she would like to do lunch with Garcelle. Bam, bam, boom. Don't give a damn. So let's pause here and let's move forward. All right, you guys. No. Let's talk about Kyle. So Kyle had she had Dorit over. This is going to be another thing that I breeze through, because we're once again talking about, damn it, I should have done this at the beginning of the episode review when I talked about Dorit. Kyle and Dorit are talking about Mauricio and PK, their relationship. So I guess, not allegedly, after that situation that happened with PK getting arrested by the cops for drinking one glass, they say, he told Mauricio. So Kyle feels a way that Mauricio didn't tell her. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. It's doing it again. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I stopped paying attention to them at a certain point. Yeah, I don't even know what we were talking about because the camera keeps falling. Yeah, I think we were talking about Kyle. So yeah, that I stopped paying attention. I know Kyle says she has Find My Phone on her kid's phone. It is what it is. We can move on. Next up, you guys, let's talk about Sutton. So it wasn't a lot with Sutton either. Only thing I can talk about with Sutton is Sutton, you guys know Sutton is dating, right? So Sutton is getting ready for a date that she's going on. She was working with someone. She was looking with her guy. They were looking through her clothes. Sutton's, just because it's couture doesn't mean it looks nice, because that cat shirt that she wore on that date was ugly as fuck. But she likes the guy. He is Indian. So Sutton's talking about how she doesn't like spicy foods. I love spicy foods, you guys. I love spicy. But my stomach and my ass, they say otherwise. I know that was TMI, you guys. But yeah, that's all I got for Sutton. Let's pause here. Let's move forward, you guys. Let's talk about Garcelle. So the more I literally sit and think about this episode was filler. This episode was filler because nothing really happened. Garcelle, because it was around Christmas time. I think that's why it's filler, because this was around Christmas time. So yeah, Garcelle had Sutton over to her home. Now I will say one thing. You guys know I'm not a Sutton fan, but I will say though, watching Sutton and Garcelle's friendship and their relationship, I absolutely love it. I love their friendship and their relationship. So Garcelle was telling Sutton about the party, and she was telling her about Erica and her drunkenness at the party. That's gonna fall again. Oh my God, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with my thing, but it's like lifting. It's a suction, and it suctioned to the damn it. No. Like, it's suctioned, but it keeps tipping. Like, you guys keep tipping, and I'm trying for that not to happen. But yeah, I like their friendship with each other. So she was telling Sutton about the party. You guys, I'm sorry. I really am sorry about these videos. She was telling Sutton about the party. She told her about Erica and how they need to talk to Erica about her drinking. Sutton was like, girl, you do that, not me. Sutton was talking about how she spent Christmas alone, and with her spending Christmas alone, she realized that she wants to have someone in her life. She wants to put herself out there more. Fine, cool, go on, do you. Let's pause here, you guys, and wrap up the episode. So let's talk about Erica Jane real quick. So, Erica, y'all might want to go help Erica out with some weave product, buy some of that weave, because Erica, she and Renna were in the airport this week. It was so clever how that woman served her ass. That woman had pretended like she was getting off a plane or whatever, or going somewhere, had this paperwork ready for Eric and served Erica Jane right there in the airport. Baby, I don't know too much about. I read some of what she's been charged, what they're suing her for. Is it like racketeering and all that stuff? And that posed the question that I asked last night, because she still has Mikey, right? Mikey, how is she paying Mikey? Like, I know Mikey ain't working for free, not her. So Renna is there, right? They talk about the party, and Erica says that she blacked out, and by the time she got home, that she had she fell and bumped her head. I'm like, oh, so you having situations kind of like what Tom had last season, huh? Okay. Now, is Tom a piece of shit? Yes. So I'm just gonna hold you guys like this at this point, because I'm just getting pissed off that this thing keeps fucking falling. So Erica is is Tom a piece of shit? Absolutely. And we can say a lot about Tom. But the thing is, if Erica has showed any kind of just human decency for those victims last season, I'd have more empathy for Erica, but I don't. I really don't have any empathy for Erica. So, I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. This review is not a good one. I know that, because I keep losing my train of thought because of my stand. The thing. All right, you guys. So I'm just gonna breeze through this so I can get this review done, and before that falls again. So the thing with Erica is, last season, if Erica wouldn't have come off like such a liar, a bully, and all that stuff, maybe people would feel a little bit of empathy for Erica, but nobody does because of the way she came off last season. So then we see her when she went out with Garcelle. This is the point where I said, what the fuck did Garcelle have on? So Erica is, when she was with Renna, she was talking about her drinking, and she was trying to take accountability. And really and truly, let's be honest, when Renna and Mikey were talking to her, they were pacifying her. So she went out to dinner with Garcelle. She ordered a tea, but then she ordered a cognac after that. I'm like, girl, what? Okay. So she says that, Garcelle brings up the last few times that they've been together. She's like, she blacked out. Why are you drinking to the point that you're blacking out? That's the dumbest shit to me. Like, I did that in my 20s. In my 30s, am I finna drink to black out? Absolutely not. So, and then she says that Renna came to her house and she let her have it. No, the hell, Renna did not let you have it. Stop lying. So Erica tells Garcelle, she's happy that she has Cherie in her corner because Sutton is a liability. And Garcelle was like, why do y'all keep saying that Sutton is a liability? And I don't even like Sutton like that, and I don't think Sutton's a liability. I got to hurry up before this falls. So then Garcelle says that she wishes that they would just lay off of Sutton. And honest to God, you guys, I'm going to keep it real with you. I agree with Garcelle. But you guys, that's all I got, because I'm getting increasingly frustrated at this point with my stand. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, you guys, turn on your post notifications, share the video, and until the next time, you guys, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, wash your hands, wear a mask, socially distance, be blessed, and I'll catch you guys later.